Deathloop is an innovative first-person shooter from Arkane Lyon, who you may know from the Dishonored franchise. It'll be launching for PS5 and PC on September 14th, and possibly Xbox Series X and S eventually. It's kind of hard to miss this title's name anywhere you go online, so let's see if it lives up to its hype. As Colt, players are trapped in a time loop on the enigmatic island of Black Reef, doomed to repeat the same day for eternity. The only chance for escape is to break the loop by unearthing information and assassinating 8 key targets before the day resets. However, lurking in the shadows is rival assassin Juliana, equipped with her own equally powerful abilities and weapons on a mission to protect the loop by assassinating Colt and restarting the cycle. Right off the bat, things are a tad bit intimidating, from the graphics being insane to just how limited and helpless you are. You really feel naked and afraid and kind of like a dude who just woke up on the beach and can't remember his own name. You have your bare hands, you don't know how anything works, and you're just praying an enemy doesn't pop out. When it comes to the presentation, it's beautiful, and barring the 60s theme, there's something about it that feels next-gen and futuristic. The menus alone were so snazzy, I just wanted to take a second to take it all in. The game features colorful environments, characters, and music. From time to time, you get cinematics that are just incredible pieces of art, almost like moving comic books. The pacing of this game is very good. A good example of this would be enemy AI. Initially, they're very intimidating, somewhere around 3 bullets and you're gone. This AI aims for the head, and they will make you respect them because they will kill you fast. As you progress, you get a bit more comfortable with the controls and weapons, and with time you'll run through a room shotguns blazing. But you'll do it a lot more methodically than your first time trying it. Something I regret not doing enough is marking your enemies when you spot them. 1, you never want to run into any scenario gung-ho without surveying the scene. And 2, if you don't mark absolutely everyone, you're vulnerable to being attacked. The weapons options are awesome. Every gun has a different feel to it, and I have to attribute that to the PS5's DualSense controller. There are guns that allow you to slowly pull the trigger back to load up a shot, which is extremely satisfying. Guns that allow a double tap feature to get the most out of every round. Even guns that allow you to combine or transform into one singular weapon of destruction. Silent or loud, you have choices and they don't disappoint. Some guns jam at the worst time, so you need to improvise. Adapt or die, I suppose. I mentioned the DualSense, and I could mention it over and over again. It's such an integral part of the overall gameplay experience. Every step Colt takes in his heavy work boots, every shot from a gun, every swing of the machete is felt, and it feels good. Your loadout is very important to your playstyle, and while that is the case, this isn't just a first-person shooter. There are upgradable abilities like trinkets and slabs. Trinkets are split between your character Colt and weapons. Character trinket abilities range from taking less damage to a smooth double jump. Gun trinket abilities range from quicker reload to less recoil. Slabs grant the player otherworldly powers. A slab you earn right off the bat is Reprise, which gives you the opportunity to die 2 times, and on the 3rd, it's right back to the beach you go. While we're speaking on the beach, get ready to see it quite a bit. Here's something you need to hear before you start playing this game. You are going to die a lot. And it's going to be very frustrating. But the more you die, the more you learn. I haven't died a single time where I didn't have new info to progress right back to where I was. This is extremely story driven and I can't really say anything without spoiling, so a small piece of advice would be to just play along with the ride, man. The story is equal to the gameplay. Oh, and another piece of advice, hack everything. Your hackamajig is your best friend. Unlike most AAA Sony titles, Deathloop has online capabilities in 2 multiplayer modes. Friends Only mode, where the only players that will be able to invade your game are those that are on your friends list, and online mode, where other Juliana players will be able to invade your game. So whether you have friends that have this title or not, there's always opportunity to interact with something other than the AI. Deathloop is quite possibly my favorite PS5 game this year, and the most next-gen game I've played on my PS5 or my Series X. The shiny graphics, the smooth gameplay, the utilization of the DualSense, and the awesome story I can't tell you a goddamn thing about, wrapped up in a nice little package, makes this title truly worth it. I give Arkane Lyon's Deathloop a 5 out of 5 stars, making this a certified banger. Special thanks to Arkane Lyon and Bethesda for the review copy. Thanks to everyone watching, and make sure to check out the stream over at Facebook Gaming.